Welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of the middle class millionaires. On the line tonight, we have two other middle class millionaires. We have Mr. Rock Solar, and we have Mr. Darkness G. They can say hi real fast. Say hi. Say what's up to the people.
Hey everybody, this is G from Residual Networks, and welcome to the office hour.
Mr. Rock, you there? Mr. Rock Solar is there somewhere. We're going to handle this. And you know we got to start off. Unmute your mic real fast, Mr. G. Unmute your, unmute your mic. You gotta let them know. You gotta let them know that. You gotta tell them, I believe.
I believe,
Believe.
we believe.
They believe. That's right, folks. I believe, we believe, they believe. And tonight on the office hour, we want to say a special, hey, Mr. Sharif, how's it going out there? Hope everything is well. Hope to see you soon on the next call. And, you know, everything is everything. So we're just going to say, we're just talking about today, we're talking about a leap. And as we talk about leaping, we're not talking about the leap year or leap day or leap whatever else. But we're talking about leaping into this business, leaping into your business, talking about both feet in. To not the concept of grabbing, like the money grab, not the concept of I'm in here to make X amount of dollars, but leaping in the fact that you want to build a team. So we're talking about team building on today. We want to leap into team building on today. All right. So I hope this brother's microphone is doing a little bit better. Mr. Rock Solo, he has some great information. While you guys see me in the background, I'm gonna be sharing my screen. I'm gonna be tracking the proof progress results while we talk about leaping into team building and how that's going to help you be more successful in any business. All right. So obviously something's going on with the microphone, but it's all right. As we talk about team building, folks, I need to stop sharing my camera so I can share my screen. Are you there? Anybody there on team building?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do I sound crazy? Do I sound like auto tune?
Not yet.
Nah,
All right. So let's go. So building a team is very substantial for your business and for the person you bring in morale. The thing about when you build a team in any of these businesses or anything that you do, you can never build a team for yourself. You build a team for the benefit of the entire group, and that will create a culture and whatever business you have going on that will continue to duplicate. And when you build a team, as far as these type of businesses, you should create like a family environment, because when you create a family environment, everybody enjoying themselves, everybody's having fun, and whatever the goal is, the goal is to make money. Of course, the goal is to make money. Um, Everybody will be making money, and everybody will be happy. So I find that very beneficial to building a team is building a relationship with the people that you come to business with. Now, building a team does not consist of just getting 100 people into your business. That's not building a team, because you can bring 100 people into your business and nobody does anything. And so you got 100 people and only two of y'all are working, or you have 100 people and nobody's working, because that's not building a team. That's just filling your slots, getting your gap, reaching your quota. Building a team consists of everybody's working together, everybody's moving together, everybody's helping each other, and that way everybody wins. Am I still sounding crazy yet? Let me know. Stop me if I am.
sound good.
Okay, perfect. Um, am I making sense what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right. And the one thing I would tell you, because people say to me like, oh, I don't see how you having success and you don't use Facebook, you don't use social media, you don't do these things, and how you experience success. The thing is, my success comes from pursuing people that have willpower, and I mean people that's willing to win and understand and have a mindset of winning. So the people I'm working with, the people I'm dealing with are complete strangers, people I never really met before in my life. Some people I never even made eye contact with. They live in different states, they live in different countries, and I am connecting with these folks and stuff. And in all actuality, whenever you bring somebody into your business, this is the theory that I take, and I hope this will help anybody that's watching this right now. When I bring people into the business, I won't bring you to the business if I know you're not going to have the drive to make money. And the reason I say that is because if you get in business with Rock Solar, Kamal Glover, however you want to address me, if you get into the business with me and you don't make a dime, and somebody gonna say, yeah, I got into that business with Rock and I ain't make no money. So the next person that I approach and they already had a conversation with you is not going to look at me as somebody that they need to deal with to make money, because I dealt with and so and so ain't make money. So if I don't help nobody make money, then my reputation is don't go with him, because he's full of it. He doesn't help people make money. But if the perception is, oh, I work with Rock and yes, I do make money. So now people want to work with me because somebody put that bug in somebody's ear that, oh, I did sign up with him for a program and we are making money and stuff. So me, I'm very strategic of who I let into my business with me. So whenever I expose opportunity to anyone, I feel like I'm doing you a favor opposed to I need you in my business. And that's how I treat it 100% of the time. Um, and doing it that way really worked, because it was a time in my life when I was bringing people into businesses. I brought 130 people to a business that was $500, and I can count on one hand how many people actually did something. So that means everybody else just paid money for nothing, and I ain't make no money off that, because anybody can get into any opportunity, anybody can invest any type of investment, but at the end of the day, it's still some sort of work involved. It's not a lottery ticket. And some people want to put money up and think there's a lottery ticket, and it's not. So when I go out to build a team or whatever, I look at everybody as we are all equals. It's not like you're on my team, you're on my downline. There's no awareness together. I just so happen to be in this business prior a couple of seconds before you. But at the end of the day, we all learn from each other. We all building from each other, and that's what I like about this group. Um, that everybody have a wealth of knowledge that they can share with each other, and we can all learn from one another. We can all build together and stuff. But that strategy that I've been using, it's been working better now than ever before.
In my experience, it's been something similar, but with a slight twist. And for my team building experience, I've learned that you have to prepare people when you do have any one that joins you in business. You have to prepare them for the rejections. A lot of people aren't used to hearing no from the people that they love and care about, family members that they approach about business opportunities, the people they had in mind that they just knew were going to go into business with them. And when they get that no, and sometimes it can derail them. It can stop all their efforts. So one of the things that I tell anybody that joins my team is you have to be able to face and conquer that fear. Now, I know the acronym for fear, a lot of people say is false evidence appearing real. I use a different acronym for fear. It's fail early and responsibly, or fail early and remember. Like, you're gonna get a lot of no's when you go out because you're not a salesperson. You're not, if you're not known by your family and friends as a business person, they're gonna look at you sideways when you come at them with these opportunities. That's just human nature. There's nothing you can do about that. But if you practice on learning how to approach people, learn how to talk about your opportunity, learning what it is that you have, what it is you're offering, you'll start to tailor your message. You'll start to change your approach. Even the people that you're talking to, the people that you're prospecting will change because you're looking for people who are hungry already, who are looking already. Your family's not looking for a business opportunity. So you already have an uphill battle when you go to them. But if you fail early and responsibly, you remember the different aspects of that encounter, then you'll know that the next person, well, they're not really interested. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of breath. You shouldn't spend your time like with eagles, not vultures. And eagles don't spend their time with anything dead. They don't eat dead. You want to hang out with people that's alive and still kicking. And when I say dead, you can have some mentally dead people who are not ready for a business opportunity. They're not looking to grow their money. They're trying to get comfortable in their own lifestyle the way it is. But if you broke, if you're already struggling with 100% of your income, an extra income could change your life, but you're rejecting it. So you have to keep that in mind when you're approaching different prospects.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you 100%. And the number one thing that you got to understand is only 3% of people in this industry or in business in general is going to succeed. 97% is going to work for that 3%. And unfortunately, I know you made the reference to your families and friends. I'm not in business with any of my family members, not one of them. And the funny thing is, they watch me make money. They know I make money. They talk about me making money, but at the end of the day, they won't join me. And it's that mentality of join, like it's not now but later. So I'm gonna explain how this not now later thing works. So after you get into a business and you see success 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year or two, then people want to get involved in doing what you did, right? So, but this the kicker. They want your success now, but they're not willing to put the work in. So then a week or two go past, and they don't have what you have. They don't realize that you went through whatever they went through, what they going through at this point. But when their success doesn't turn as fast as yours, so your success took a year or two, they want their success, they want their year or two to be 2 weeks, like you. So they will get involved with you, and then once they get involved with you, they quit because now, oh, it doesn't work for me like it works for you. But they don't realize what you put in for that. So now whenever I approach people, but you know what? I tell you this. I tell you this. I don't approach anybody, and you always want to change that person life that like if you have a decent job and this person don't have a decent job or whatever you consider a good job or whatever or not, and you like I got something for you, you'll be straight, and you think that when you show them this they're gonna get it and stuff, and in actuality they go get a job. But if you show that person that generates money, that has a decent job, and they might not be interested in this, they're the ones that's more likely ready to go. And I'm pretty sure everybody had experienced the same exact thing. It's opposite. The people that you think need the opportunity don't want to take it. The people that you think don't need it jump on it.
Absolutely. What it also has to do with a mindset, and usually people who are making money, people who have money, they're more receptive to the concepts, particularly about things like growing money. Um, I know also in my team building experience. You mentioned, your friends and family, that you're not in business with any of your friends and family, and they want to join later. I think that a lot of us have experienced that as well. Um, my thing is, I don't do any prospecting. I'm a marketer. There's a different approach. When you're prospecting, you have a particular person in mind. You try to tailor your presentation to the person that you're speaking to, and you're kind of going after a particular individual. Whereas with marketing, I present my business opportunity in every place possible, whether it be social media. If I had billboards on the side of the street, television commercials, newspaper articles, I'm presenting the same opportunity everywhere I possibly can. The people who are looking and hungry will find me and contact me. So it's a different approach. Instead of me going out chasing people are chasing me down. And I think that works a lot better because you don't have to sell them. They've seen the information. They've watched a few videos, done some research maybe on Google, and now they're more prepared to join the opportunity. And now you have to set yourself apart as a leader in said opportunity. If you have the strategy, if you have the step by step, if you're gonna help them with the questions that they're asking, then that'll separate you from, say, anyone else who's also in the opportunity. Uh, Mr. Aaron, did you have anything to add to?
Man, y'all having a great conversation over there. I was taking it all in about the different mentalities of the team building, and man, this is powerful. I mean, my whole view on the team building is what is that we have to have the people with common purpose, with kind of like common values, but we got to have common values, but not common views, which means that we all striving in different ways. We all see it from a different angle because it's going to help that diversity is going to helps everything catch wildfire. I mean, just like us, the part of the reason why all of us come together is that we could approach different type of people. We could approach the same people. We could approach anybody anywhere because of the fact that how we cut and how we see it. That maybe that we'll be able to we'll be able to reach everyone where they are, and that's a powerful thing. I mean, I heard one of you guys say it. Y'all were talking about The Walking Dead, which is funny because that's one of the that was actually going to be one of the things that we talk about sometime this week. I mean, I'm a fan of The Walking Dead, the TV show, but because my business mind is on, I looked at it as the same way. I mean, we're the crew. We're the crew who's willing to do anything and everything to make sure that we survive this apocalypse is going on because everybody else is the Walking Dead, and they there to turn us into them, and we are standing together to try to prevent that. We're going to have to go. We're going to have to go poke somebody in their brain to get them to stop coming after us. There's no way to really to convert those people because they don't have they are not going to grasp it. It's something that has to come from within. It's something that has to come from within. I mean, The Walking Dead, you see it. They go around, they walk in herds. There's so much more of them than there is of us, and they walk in the herds and they're trying to bite you. They're trying to bring you down, but that can't happen if you get with like-minded individuals. If you get with those who all trying to survive out here, and we talk about it. We've been talking about it recently about surviving the money game. Uh, talking about helping everybody overcome that who has the desire. So that's what we talk about with the team building and qualifying your teammates is who has the desire? What's their motivation?
You know
Right.
what? And you know what? I agree with you so much on that because I tell y'all this. I disqualified seven people. I disqualified since I've been in Beyond Push for being involved with me.
Mm.
because I didn't feel that their mindset was ready for adversity, if that make any
Wow.
sense. And yes, and guess what?
Absolutely.
It's 7 people out there right now that you can sign up if you want to. Just to let you know, I can give you 3 of their phone numbers. But
We'll
if
talk after the. Uh,
yeah, but
I'll sign them
if
up.
you if yeah, nah, definitely, I definitely pass off. But with me, if you inquisitive and if you can't make a decision, that means you don't have vision as far as I'm concerned. This is just me, as far as I'm concerned. Because if you got questions and you're inquisitive and you can't make a decision, that means you're apprehensive. So when you're apprehensive, that means you don't believe in it. People that believe in it jump immediately. I don't know what Aaron sent me, but I
Right.
signed I signed in.
I signed up while he was talking to me.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he sent me, and I just signed in. I'll figure it out later.
But you also have a relationship with Mr. Aaron, and you've developed that trust. You know he's not going to get you involved in nothing crazy, and you can feel more confident about signing up. But one of the things I did want to say though, because I started Residual Networks back in 2012, and I have a heart for the people who are beginners who may be a little shaky, this kind of thing. I'm proud to be. Shout outs to Mr. Sharif, who started the Dream to Reality Academy, one of the mentors for Dream to Reality Academy. And one of the things, the first steps in the academy is to take you from a worrier to a warrior. And if you know what warriors are, they sit up and worry about the electric bill, they worry about the rent, they worry about all their debt, they worry about just about everything, just normal people in life trying to pay bills and everything. But my job is to take you from being a worrier to a warrior. And if you know anything about warriors, um, you don't take in a lot of options. It's all about getting it done. And there's certain things that you're going to need to get done immediately without any questions. You need to get an email account. You need to get your Payza account. You need to sign up for Triple Threat. You need to sign up for Be On Push. And you have to get these things done. Worry about it after. Just get it done right now, and then we can train you through. We can work you through. We can pull you through the rest of it. Some people need hand holding. They really don't want to waste their time. They don't want to waste their money. They don't want to get hustled. So they have this defense up, and it's our job to educate them through through all of the obstacles that they have in their own mind.
Right, but the obstacles they have in their minds is their hindrance, and their hindrance will always, when you have hindrance in any of your businesses, whenever you have any hindrance, you never going, that comes out when you try to approach people. So when people with hindrance say, "Oh, I can't get nobody, I can't recruit, I can't bring nobody in," it's not that you can't bring nobody in, it's that they don't believe you when you say it to them. You don't believe it yourself, and
You're right.
when
It's in there
you it,
too.
it, it's all in your posture. It's all in your body language. With me and Aaron would tell you, I don't look at nobody like they special. I don't look at nobody like they special. Nobody, nobody, nobody. And when I talk to you as you are my equal. I don't look at you like you this person and I need your help. Nah, because at the end of the day, we all start at the bottom somewhere. You just so happen stuck with it and you succeeded. But when you have too many, when you bring these people in, it depends on what status that you are in your life as far as your business. If you already established your business and you are a six-figure earner, $1 million earner, or whatever, then you have time to hold hands. You have time to work with the weak, because I'm gonna call them weak. I'm gonna call them weak. I don't have time to work with weak people, because if you got one weak person, you spend all day trying to make them strong, and y'all not even going out getting y'all ain't bringing nobody in because nobody want to follow the weak. Nobody want to follow weak. You want everybody to be leaders. Now, if you look at my team on be on push, Greg, I
Yeah.
got I got 5 separate teams running crazy right now. To I literally don't have to do anything ever again and down push, and I come back next week, and I don't know how many thousands I'll be up right now.
And well, that's
And
definitely a strategy to put your, put your superstars, put your workers.
well,
Uh,
but that's the thing. It's not superstars. It's not workers. It's not superstars. It's people I know that have drive and vision and don't mind being held accountable because I can't when you holding people's hands and stuff, yeah, I think everybody was there when they was skeptical, when they was scared, when they worried. I was there, so I'm not going to act like that's not me. I was there, and I know where that got me. I know where that got me, and now and even when I came back and I tried to when I first came back to into this business, which was only a year ago. Um, I was doing that, and I was trying to show people this, that, and the other, and all it does is create a awkward relationship at the end of the day because people personalities, and everybody's not willing to change, and everybody don't have your drive, everybody don't have your commitment, your dedication. So whenever you feel like you helping the person grow, and you don't have to hold hands for long. If you gotta hold somebody's hand every day, all day, then they're not growing.
mhm.
They're not growing, and only the strong survive. And it's only going three. There's only going to be three of us out of 100 that's going to survive. So
I heard that.
everybody's not going to make it. And you know what? It's sad to say because everybody I love and everybody I had visions of making money with, I know that I will never make money with these people. I know I would never make money with these people. And I'll give you a perfect example. Now, me, I'm no slouch. Regardless, like I don't consider a job like I have a decent job. I have a high income. I have a high income. My job alone pays for a single family house, children in private school, cars, whatever. But that's not my focus. My focus is my business. And I have family members that know our lifestyle. They see our lifestyle. Like our lifestyle's not hidden. This is nothing that that's a lie. This is something that you can come to my house and be like, oh wow, okay,
Mhm.
whatever. When people see me, people know what it is. People look at me like a success. You got money. So, like you said, I signed up with Aaron because I respected Aaron, this, that, and other. I did respect Aaron and this, that, and other, but at the end of the day, I wasn't afraid of an opportunity and it was free to sign up. So first of all, if you can't sign up, if I'm telling you sign up and it's free, and you don't, and you wait 3 seconds, I mean, you wait more than 3 seconds, I don't want to work with you. You got you can't you can't pick and you have to pick and choose. You can't take everybody because they going to tank your name, man. Your reputation is what you put out for the next person in this type of business. If they say I got there with Dawkins and me and Greg ain't make no money, ain't making money, nobody else going to sign up with Greg. They going to talk about you at the cookout. Yeah, Greg took Peter's money again. That's what they're going to say. And at the end of the day, we all know it's true. Peter ain't do what he's supposed to do. Peter ain't do what he's
Right.
supposed to do. But your reputation go on that, and y'all probably experienced that. Like, yeah, somebody. I have a friend. When I went home, one of my friends do ACN, whatever, and he got some kid. He got my brother friend in ACN, and I saw him like, how you know ACN? And he gonna say, oh, so and so stole my money. Now, because I know the business, the first thing I thought to myself is, you ain't do what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
You ain't do what you supposed to. So ain't steal your money. You just ain't do what you supposed to do because everybody think your upline is is eating crazy. Now your upline just the dude that got in before you. At the end of the day, you can out earn any of your uplines any day.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about that education. I was saying, educating people beyond their obstacles because I think, well, in my experience, a lot of people don't do what they're supposed to do because they don't really understand what they are supposed to do. Um, we know that it's work. We can tell people you have to put the work in, but if they don't know where to spend their energy, where to spend their time, what skills are necessary for them to learn. So this is another one of the things that the Dream to Reality Academy addresses. We have an entrepreneur's aptitude test. So before you can join anybody's team, before you can sign up for any opportunities, you're gonna take this entrepreneur's aptitude test, see where that hunger is, where that level is. What you've done already, have you tried opportunities previous, things like that, and we're gonna evaluate what you may be or may not be ready for, and then put you in opportunities that'll help you develop the skills that's missing.
I think that I think that's great. I
And,
think that's great.
it's gonna work, and it's mostly geared toward well, the full, because you have some opportunities that are made for beginners, uh, low cost of entry, um, small teams. A lot of people are not required, but you do have to go and have the courage to speak to someone. How do you get signups? You only need two. Which two people are you going to talk to? You going to talk to your mama, or you going to go to the mall and try to find somebody in the mall? Whatever your technique is going to be, there's certain skills you're going to have to learn, and a certain bravery or courage, because a lot of people can't talk to me about a business opportunity. Um, Once you develop that reputation, once you get your two signups in the one particular opportunity, then there's an upgrade, and there's another opportunity to teach you all about videos, making YouTube video. I think that's a little further down, but um, making YouTube videos and recording your results and just making a daily video. There's another one about WordPress, like creating a blog, walking you through step by step, and then the videos go from your YouTube channel onto your blog. There's other opportunities about Twitter. We just got like full-blown classes for every social media outlet, as well as face-to-face. When um, prospecting somebody without being on the computer offline, there's certain things, certain skills you're going to need when you're doing a presentation. Let's say you're in ACN and it's your turn to do the compensation plan, or it's your turn to do the product presentation part. That's a different kind of way of presenting yourself, and it's not like having a phone conversation. So you're going to have to be expressive, and you're going to have to address the entire audience, and you're going to have to work with the PowerPoint slide. There's a different set of skills, and you're going to be in front of everybody. You can't be, sweating. Some girl did a presentation for 5 links. By the time she finished, she done sweat her perm out and all her makeup off. So you got to get your emotions together, get yourself under control. That is what separates us from the animals on the planet. Human beings are the most intelligent species on the planet, but we are the weakest emotionally. A gorilla would look at you and tell you you were soft. Once a human being is able to control his emotions, that's when you become a beast. And if you can control yourself, presentations and all that, you'll be able to assume positions of leadership. You'll be able to draw people to you. You'll be able to get your message out, because all of your fear is not going to be involved. And that's why I said to fail early and responsibly. You want to remember all the things that went wrong. Make sure you write it down and make sure it doesn't happen again.
All right. So you guys are having a great heated conversation, and you guys are sounding like the battle that's going on between two other powerhouses outside of ourselves. Uh, Grant Cardone and Gary Vaynerchuk are also arguing the same point about, are entrepreneurs born or entrepreneurs made? And it sounds like with Brother Roxola, with Mr. Roxola, that he's saying that you got to be born into this, and that's what it sounds like. He's not trying to fluff somebody up. He's not trying to find somebody who fluff. And then Mr. G, he's coming from the angle of we can teach entrepreneurship, which is both of them are very possibly true, but the ones who have the success rate, the ones who are going to last longer, is most likely the one who we claim that are born into this, and the one who seem to fall out is because of the fact they don't have the stamina to last it out. I mean, we don't know. He said there's only 3 people. I mean, there's 4 people in this group. One of us not here right now. Not to say that he won't make it, but obviously one of those. What is it? 3 of us. Only one of us, the 4 of us, is going to make it. According to the is that the right stat? Is it 1 of 4 or 3 out of 4 going to make it? I don't want to mess it
Well,
up.
we middle class millionaires. All 4 of us gonna make it, but I get what you're saying. It's
Out of 100 people, though, 3%. I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, what you talking about, Aaron? Like,
Hey, you know how they do. You know how they do when they do new student orientation, or if you go to somewhere like if you go into the service, they say look at the person on the left, look at the person on your right.
right.
Everybody's not going to make
and
it.
that person ain't gonna be there.
Right.
You know what? We did that. I went to Lincoln. I went to Lincoln University, and we did that. And guess what? Guess what?
Everybody
I
made
made
it.
it because I always make it. And I don't remember the other dudes I looked at or chick or whoever it was I looked at. I don't remember, but I know I made it.
I
And
know
the
I
thing
made mine
about
too.
and the thing about it is, as long as you can't defeat it.
You
Whenever
breaking
you
up. You
have
breaking
weakness
up.
in your voice,
We don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss it. You breaking up. Say it again.
Well, I'm just gonna jump in here and say I'm getting my degree in cash. I've learned more since I left school. I learned more outside of the classroom than I did in the classroom. Actually, I take that back. I learned a lot in class, but being able to apply it helped really cement those concepts and things in my mind. A lot of times we get caught up in formal education. I know a lot of these presenters for these different network marketing opportunities, they got more degrees than a thermometer, and you don't want to be intimidated by that. Um, the things that we're presenting, regular people who take the courage and follow the steps, who can follow instructions, can make it. But like you said, are entrepreneurs made or entrepreneurs born? I think it's a little bit of both. I think you do have to have that desire, but it is possible, I feel, for an entrepreneur to start off not knowing anything, not really believing, and then constantly being presented with these opportunities or constantly being presented with the right information, that mindset. At some point, it catches on. It clicks for them. Now, that would be the point where they would move from my leadership and being on my team and move over to Mr. Rock Solar, because now they're ready to hit the ground running and work. And that's that, you're going to gravitate toward the mentor that is where you are, that reaches you where you are. When you're ready to run with the big dogs and you're trying to, invest a lot of money and build huge teams, and you got this following going, then you may have outgrown the mentor you currently have, and you need to move to another level.
Right. You always should be reaching up.
hold, hold on. Everybody gotta get the glow. Everybody need to get the glow, and I know y'all know what the glow is.
Yes, we
Y'all
seen the
know
last dragon.
exactly. And the thing about me, the thing about it is, don't get me wrong. I love working with new people. I actually got a new person I'm working with now. I got 3 new people that I'm working with right now. But the reason that I can work with them is because their drive is relentless. Their
Mm,
will is strong. and that's what I mean. If somebody have weakness, they always going to have weakness because their weakness is they still apprehensive. The weakness don't have anything to do with being a weak person. It has something to do with their belief. If they don't have 100%, they don't have 1,000 belief in the program, then they going to shy away. And that's not
True.
nobody. That's not special because that's even myself. If I don't believe in something, I can't push it. I can't push it. If I
Yeah.
believe in something, I can get anybody in. Anybody in. Like on AskPay Pro. Look if you log into your AskPay Pro and look up upline. Every upline you see on there right now, look in your downline. Look in your downline on Beyond Push. And you're gonna see each one of them usernames somewhere on your downline.
Hmm.
Because
And
you found out how to reach up in the
nah,
pay.
no, yeah, exactly. You know what it was? They tried to call me to tell me about something, and I'm like, oh no, nah, y'all now y'all about to see what y'all really dealing with. Because at the end of the day, we all leaders. I don't. You're not. I'm not gonna call you like, oh wow, you so and so, and no, I don't care who you are. What I know is I got something for you now. You put somebody on that, put somebody on that, put somebody on that found me. Now, because at the end of the day, we all leaders. I don't. You're not. I'm not gonna call you like, oh wow, you so and so, and no.
There he is. It's Mr. Sharif with the delay.
Yeah, unmute him with my control room. Yes, I mean,
All leaders.
uh,
I'm not gonna call you like, oh wow, you so and so, and no.
There is Mr. Sharif with the delay.
Good evening, gentlemen.
hey, how's it going
Hey,
there? Yeah, unmute him with my
He's
control room.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
I
Can you
mean,
hear me?
oh, we did.
thank you, President.
no.
There is Mr. Sharif with the delay.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, how's it going there? Yeah, unmute him with my control room.
Good evening.
Uh, Mr. Sharif is still watching it. That's why it's on the delay.
Mr. Sharif with the delay.
You gotta stop watching it on the other thing, Mr. Sharif. Okay. You gotta stop watching it. You go. Mr. Sharif is all right. We know we're having some technical difficulties because when you watch it, we on the delay and it made us come through double time.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we know
Look,
we
that
will
was
learn.
crazy,
Hopefully, he
man.
can
I
get
ain't
you
know.
logged out.
Look, I ain't no quitter. But I was ready to hang up.
Did you stop watching it, Mr. Sharif?
I did stop watching it.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Perfect, perfect.
Welcome.
Thank you. So I've been paying attention because I had some things going on, but I wanted to make sure that I was still listening in and absorbing what's being taught tonight. And I just want to let you know I will be winning too. So I just wanted to be part of it.
Yes, yes. That's how you come into the hangout.
But as far as team building goes, I've heard both views, and I guess it's so everyone has a calling, I guess. So part of my calling is as an educator. So, and I heard you talk about The Walking Dead, and I was talking to one of my friends about this today, and I was saying how for whatever reason we don't always take action when we should. And I'm a Muslim, but I grew up in the Nation of Islam, and they talk about The Walking Dead all the time in the Nation of Islam. Okay, and one of the things is, as Mr. Rock, what is it? Rockman Suleman?
Rock Solar.
Rock Solar said, some people aren't ready. And when you're not ready, you can't work with them. But there are people like myself that are ready, but they're not ready at the moment that you thought that they were going to be ready. So I'm being educated. I had a formal education. I had a lot to be undone in my own thinking to get me to where I am today. So it took a lot longer. So I recognize that people are on the path, but they need guidance and opportunities and information to accelerate the pace. So that's why Dream to Reality Academy is my brainchild, and I'll leave it at that.
You know what, Mr. Sharif? I agree with you though. This the funny thing. I can deal with anybody as long as I see that you have drive and you try and you won't quit.
Yeah,
But
the hunger has to be there.
yeah, exactly. It has to be something there. But if you already know how it's going to end before you even start, like everybody on here seem like pretty intelligent individuals. So y'all can look at somebody's eyes and predict their future in this business.
Hmm. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the entrepreneur's aptitude test, if you notice, that acronym spells eat. The question is, are you ready to eat? The test to tell us how hungry you are.
Right. And I'll be honest with you. After I strike a million, 2 million, 3 million, whatever, I'm willing to work with the weak minded and show them whatever. It's just that the people have to see your transition. People always see your success. They'll never watch the transition.
And there's a lot of people that,
So
you like The Walking Dead, I like The Matrix. And I think there's a lot of people that are in the system and they're conditioned to even fight to stay asleep. And so, either way, it's an uphill battle, but I understand exactly where you're coming from, getting involved or getting into business with people who really aren't doing anything. And when I say not doing anything, I mean they'll pay $500 and go home and sit on the couch and watch TV like nothing happened yesterday.
yup, yup. They'll pay $500 and won't ever talk to you again. Like they won't answer your phone calls, no nothing.
Right? Like they feel like they paid the startup fee and they should be done with you at that point.
Exactly. Exactly. Yup. Listen, exactly, man. It happened to me over 100 times, literally.
Yeah, I think
They
it's.
won't
I
even
think
make the basic qualifications.
we've all experienced that on different levels at different times in our own careers, particularly our own online careers, our own network marketing careers. And it actually hurts sometimes because these are people that for me anyway, I went after the people that I believed in, and had some respect for, and it kind of changes the relationship. So that's when I stopped prospecting and I
It
started
it
marketing.
it always change. It always change the relationship 100% of the time, and it will always be in the back of your head because they will always blame you. They will always blame you.
Yeah, I heard what you
They
said
will.
about your reputation is dining with the people who didn't do anything, and now they have a bad attitude towards you or towards the business or the opportunity because it does feel like the money was taken, wasted, but the money wasn't wasted on the money wasn't wasted on the opportunity or on yourself. They wasted an investment in themselves. They let themselves down.
Right. But the general public don't have that knowledge. They only have the knowledge of you, the money, and it didn't work.
Right, that's all they know.
That's
Well,
all they know.
that's right, fellas, and we're going to definitely continue this as we close out the call. And I think this is a prime opportunity. Let me go ahead and show the slide. I think there's a prime opportunity to show this slide as we wrap up the call, as we have now approached the hour mark, and we're at the top. You know, the triple threat people got to go search their, got to go look at their ads so they can make money all day today.
That's
And
correct.
I leave you guys with Colin Powell. He said, surround yourself with people who take their work seriously, but not themselves. Those who work hard and play hard. And that's what we're talking about on the day. When you're talking about building your team, because that's what we need. That's what we need in order to build effective teams. So we're going to let everybody say their goodbyes, and we're going to continue on the conversation, but you guys won't be here for it. So let's get the goodbyes going. If you guys want to say something.
Well, this is G from Residual Networks. Remember to learn, lead, and well, it was February 29th. You never see another day like that for another 4 years. So you might as well do something that your future self will thank you for. I'll see y'all. Good night and good morning.
All right, in this Rock Solar, you can check out my YouTube channel at Rock Solar. You can log to the website rocksolar.info. Um, I'm gonna get back on this call as soon as possible. Thanks for having me. I appreciate the conversation. Let's continue this. Let's continue to build. Good luck with everybody, and everybody on here is winners. Everybody's on here is winners, and I can see that. And I'll be perfectly frank. If I didn't feel that way, I wouldn't say it. Trust me at all. I'm a very blunt person, and it's a gift and a curse. My wife got to apologize for me all the time, but but like I said, thanks for having me in the call, man. I appreciate the everything that you shared with me tonight, Mr. Dawkins and Aaron. Appreciate it. Mr. Sharif, thanks for chiming in. I think it's great what you're doing. I think it's great what you're doing, man. And everybody do need a chance to say yes or no to an opportunity.
That's right. We appreciate Mr. Sharif chiming in this time that he's dealing with his family right now. And for me, this is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron saying to be confident, be smart, be fruitful, and multiply. And when you start, don't stop. Just be consistent and achieve your goals. So from all of us over here, the middle class millionaires, we'd like to say good night and good morning, and we'll see you on the next call.